shall perish, we shall protect us from all our foes. God is the prize, His death we will pay. When battles die, return the strength of peace. Hail to Biafra, consecrate a nation. Oh, Fatherland, please hear our soul and great. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Stealing abroad will cause a privilege. The waving storm, the bridge memories, the fleet shall not rescue the flood of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this morning, and through the crucible must path be passed. When we apart, thou wilt so we shall remember those who died in us. There shall not always be the soul. Victory is on all our lives and more. Sweep over my soul. Sweep over my soul. Those are in life gets Jaja, sweep over my soul. Think back, sweep over my soul. Sweep over my soul. Those are beloved and tempest brew. Jaja will sweep over my soul. Every day, every moment, I will sing a song of praise to Him. Heal the King of Kings. Every day, I will rise. Every morning, I will sing. Every evening, I will lift my voice. Lift my voice in praise. Oh Lord, sweep over my soul. Sweep over my soul. must rise and fill my heart and pray and sing for Jah Almighty. I say stream over my soul, over, stream over my soul. Go around me rough and tough and go and get so raw. Just stream over my soul. Yeah, get and I shall lift my voice to the only one of creation. And I shall sing songs of redemption, songs of praise unto him. Acclaiming my position in creation in the Son of the Almighty Jah. Beholding his glory, manifesting through I and I forever. Oh Lord, sweet over my soul. The billows roll and tempest blow. Just sweet over my soul.
Yes, sir. Once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people, wherever you are, all over the world, I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is still Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uchi Ukafomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. In a simple terms, Mazi Uchi Ukafomefo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of his eminent Lord Nnamdi Kanu, the only holy man in the whole of Africa. I won't talk about other people because to all his own, nobody commands our loyalty. Igbe nweze, osetiana, nubua, igbe nwegweze, osetiana. That is the problem. Nnamdi Kanu is from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. And every piece of land in Abia State is Biafra land. He's the director of Radio Biafra, as well as Biafran Television, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective of interest of Biafran people, I should say, for almost 60 years now. And by the special grace of Chukwu Kikabema, I remain George Onyibe. I am from Abo in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. Without wasting much of our time, we shall move ahead to acknowledge the Creator. You call him any name you like, but we call him Chukwu Kikabema. Chukwu Kikabema. Chukwu Kikabema. That is the name of our Creator. And as always, I will humble myself before him and I'll say to him, Anyị na-aja gị mma o, n'ihi na ị mara mma e, ịhụnanya ị na-agị, obiọma gị, o juru m anya, dadi m o, ị nweghị mgbanwe o, ọ dịghị onye dị ka gị, ị bụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o. Ịmakwa na isi ala gị nwe, isi ala gị nwe, isi ala gị nwe, isi ala gị nwe, isi ala gị nwe nwanne otu onye, isi ala gị nwe, isi ala gị nwe onye njem ọnụ, isi ala gị nwe Chimari Oke, isi ala gị nwe Ọdịmegbo Juda, isi ala gị nwe anya ji ahụ ụzọ, isi ala gị nwe ikuku amadonya, isi ala gị nwe, isi ala gị nwe, isi ala gị nwe o. Chukwu na-ede mma o, Jehova na-ede mma, olileanya ndị nsọ na-ede mma, ọmakansị biwale o na-ede mma, ezi Chineke m o, narị ekele o, mgbe niile anya n'elu ụwa lehu, narị ekele mgbe niile. As always, is in our nature. That is the only reason why Yoruba Fulani, Yoruba Ogomo, Yoruba idol worshippers will be leading millions of Biafrans to heaven. Yoruba owns many oil well in Biafra land. Yoruba will not allow you to have a meaningful life as a Biafra. But I wonder how heaven look like, because Yoruba certainly are the one leading Biafrans to heaven. You are a Biafra worshipping and any Yoruba man. You were born in here. I'm not insulting you. I'm just prophetically declaring as he has written it in. You can't go to heaven. You can't go to heaven. It's not Yoruba. It's not Yoruba. And maybe you will soon discover that Nigeria is the heaven from. Did they make you believe, oh, they know God, they know God? Have you ever wondered why Satan envies us? We are mere mortal, but yet Satan that said to live immortality, he envies us. Before our time is up, we will make you know this truth here on Radio Biafra. We don't lie. We don't lie. A leader will say, we don't lie. You can only accept it or you reject it. But anyone you like, you man, here's Sonny, you more focus, get it issue. Women of funny that don't me. It's just a matter of time. We keep saying it. And those who have been ordained, according to our leader, Mazen Nandekano, for this project will rise up. They will rise, they are resurrecting already. Let me tell you something. It amazes me. From 9 o'clock this morning, I started forwarding requests, data of Biafrans all over the world who want to join IPOB. I have 4,100 on the waiting list. 4,100 Biafrans across the globe want to join IPOB. I type and I type and I type and edit and edit. I fell asleep. I woke up, I started again. I have not rounded up. And somebody is going to call and say, hey, why are we begging them? Who the heck say we are begging anybody? Did Noah ever beg people to come and build the ark? Did he ever beg any animal to come and enter the ark? Did God beg Sodom and Gomorrah to repent? Did he beg Lot's wife not to look back? But we are trying to create a platform. IPOB is building the ship that will be a replica of what happened in Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. For in the beginning was God, and God created everything. And God said, let there be Biafra, and there was Biafra. And so that is why we are meticulously documenting everything we are doing here. Because 1,000 years to come, they will write about what we have done in IPOB. For the name of IPOB, Amazen Nandekano, and his deputy will last beyond the pyramids of Egypt. For in 1,000 years to come, generation yet unborn will talk about what they have done today. It's unbelievable. And who is not proud to be part of this movement? Forget about what they talk in their hiding places. Forget about them. For kingdom rise and kingdom fall. We have been here before they came. We are still here at this moment. And after they are long gone, we are here. Our leader said there is nobody like us. Before we came, there was none like IPOB. And after we have gone, none will be like IPOB. And of course, without wasting much of our time, we move ahead to our topic this evening, which is simply spoils of war and the beneficiaries. Spoils of war and the beneficiaries. You know, I've studied to certain extent anyway, and I understand the mindset when war breaks out, what the victims go through. There is something known as the spoils of war. The thing they loot during the war. It ranges from commodities to varieties of items, I should say. they use it as they like. It's unbelievable. I will not start defining the spoils of war. Have you ever wondered why those people, they have almost wiped us out in the guise of one Nigeria? Comprises of different groups. There are 4 groups of idiots around the world. They almost wipe us out as a people. Have you ever wondered why? Because our topic is the spoils of war. They almost wipe us out. But let us examine it. They see us as a spoil of war, a conquered people. And as such, they can come to our land, rape our women, and walk away with it, directly or indirectly. They can come, control, intimidate, harass us, do anything they want, because our land is a conquered territory, such that must be subdued. That is why they do what they do. And so when I say spoil of war, the Yoruba, the Nigerian Fulani Hausa, the saboteur, and their collaborators sees Biafra land as a spoil of war. The only thing that comes to their mind is how to spoil us, how to use us, dump us at will. But are we going to accept that? If I thought we have accepted it in the time past, for how long? Sembao Nwachuku Sembao Ndị Awụsa ga-emeri unu n'agha o Sembao Nwachuku Sembao Ndị Fulani ga-emeri unu n'agha Sembao Nwachuku Sembao Ndị Yoruba ga-emeri unu n'agha Sembao Nwachuku Sembao Ndị Fulani ga-emeri unu n'agha Sembao Nwachuku Sembao. Have you ever wondered why? But of course, I do not intend to waste most of our time this evening. Let us look at some of these things you need to know as a Biafran. This group of people who actually has conspired against us as a people to undermine our sovereignty and to make sure that our right to self-determination is not recognized nor respected across the globe, fall into 4 different categories. Number 1 among the list is the beneficiaries of one Nigeria. You do not know that a lot of countries in the world today, you may be living in their country, they are claiming like NJ, that they waka like say they know the shit. Without Biafra land, they are worse than a pauper. Forget about the name they answer. Many countries you hear today, they will not survive one day without Biafra land. I'm not saying Africa. What is China doing in Nigeria? What is Japan doing in Nigeria? America, Britain, France. What are they doing in Nigeria? Anybody you see in Nigeria as we speak at this very moment, they are criminals, they are thieves. The only reason anybody should be in Nigeria is like the current declaration of America, reminded Nigerians that they have fallen under the worst list of terrorists. Anybody associating with Nigeria to protect territorial integrity is a criminal, an idiot, and an imbecile. His generation will suffer more than we have suffered. Where are the people who plague Israel? Can they do it today? You have the privilege to do it today. Do you think you will have the same opportunity to do it tomorrow? So you pack your motor and respect yourself. They fall under 4 categories. Number 1 on the list is the beneficiary. They come in different names. And I tell you, they are pretenders, very wonderful pretenders. Number 2 among the list is the Yoruba of one Nigeria. The Yoruba is, I have pleaded to IPOB leadership, and I'm begging again. When Biafra come, allow me to work in DNA office. Only DNA. Let me mind the computer. Because if I test the Yoruba blood in your blood as a Biafran, you better make sure you have registered with IPOB and there are proof that you are a genuine Biafran. Because if not, 90% of people that works in oil company in Biafra land are Yoruba people. 99.9% of people taking you to heaven are Yoruba people. The controller of 419 Uluwole forgery, Yoruba people. Propellers of propaganda news gutter media, Yoruba people. Betrayers and saboteurs of the highest order, Yoruba people. 10% individual, Yoruba. That the evil call Nigerian last in this moment, Yoruba. But they do what they do because they think Biafrans are spoiled of war. But you see them coming out and talking down on Biafra, whether in the first category, which are the beneficiaries, or the second category, which are the Yorubas. It is because they consider us as a sport of war. Number 3 on that list is the Fulani of one Nigeria. For God's sake, only God knows where they came from. Nnamdi Azikiwe gave them a land to stay. Today now they have taken over our land. They are even inviting more Fulani to take over the remaining of the middle belt. Tiwa Danjuma is crying foul when you have killed Agun Yoronsi. Just all of you be deceiving yourself. The Janja weed are coming to take over the middle belt if they don't wake up now. Of course, they have hosted their flag in Yoruba land. They are the one that love one Nigeria. And it baffles me when I hear Arewa youth declare referendum. Etu Aburu is here. And then the other one say Yoruba youth call for referendum. Hey, I thought a call for referendum is a call for war. I remember some time ago, Benjamin Madubugu was in the zoo court reminding them that a call for referendum is not a call for war. We have simply called for referendum. We did not call for war. Because Nigerian oligarchy and Janjaweed idiot Fulani Yoruba saboteur think that a referendum is called for war. If we call for war, we will make it, we will call it in clear terms. We will get there, but we are not yet there. We really don't want it anyway. I remember that video. Benjamin Madubugu was vigorously shouting, a call for referendum is not a call for war. It's not a call for war. Today now, Nigerian Yoruba Fulani idiot are saying, oh, they are calling for war. They are beating the drum of war. Today now, Arewa youth are building the drum of war because they are calling for referendum. Oduduwa youth are building the same drum of war because they are calling for referendum. All of you are idiot and very hopeless animal. You are deceiving us, right? Are you kidding me? There are mad people everywhere. You see, when our leader appeared in Israel, he said, Nigeria will bleed shame and disgrace. And I have high respect for him, high regard. Every word he takes, I sample them and I analyze them. I love those words. Nigeria will bleed shame and disgrace. I wish they know what is coming for all of them. By now, although maybe it's working already, for Yoruba and a Fulani to be calling for referendum, no, the Kwegu. But whatever the case may be, we will be here till the end because we will be the last man standing. And finally, the fourth under the category who see Biafra as a sport of war, the saboteurs of Nigeria. Most of them are supposedly Biafra. When they sit in their ivory tower, they say, don't mind them, what is Biafra? I don't know Biafra. Biafra is not coming. Go and look at the Chibuike, Rotimi, Yoruba, Ikwiri. Who is IPAB? Who is Biafra? They are all saboteurs. They are all saboteurs. You know, when the Fulani said they were coming for Preton, Python dance, Operation Egweke. They never knew that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a king war here. Manubua, India, why am I to a case yanyango? The Operation Egweke. Manawa Maron and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu bu king war here. Manubua and the IPOB ga gosendia etu a case yanyango. Manawa Mabi. The fourth category, they see us as a conquered people. They see Biafra land as a conquered territory. All of them, when they talk about us, they talk down on us. British government will say, we will not allow the territorial integrity of Nigeria to be tampered with. But if Abazonia must go, Adamawa and most states in Nigeria will be carved into Abazonia. If Abazonia must be restored, Bakassi Peninsula is Biafra land, even though Abazonians are part of the ancient Biafra. And so when they say the territorial integrity, but they were there when Bakassi was carved into Cameroon, because France and Macron must steal the oil of Biafra land in Bakassi Peninsula. And Britain must divide and conspire with the whole world to make sure Biafra is not free. Because most of you don't know that Britain don't manufacture anything. Only one motor called Opel. And that Opel is called pure water in Nigeria. Very useless motor. They are just, Britain is a replica of Nigeria. Nigeria can manufacture pencil, not to talk for cleaner. But they are giant of Africa. The same way Britain is world power. The only thing they manufacture is oil theft. You're everywhere. All of you will bleed shame and disgrace. But let's understand how they function. Now, they control these sectors we are going to look into. Number one, the security sector and its totality. The question should be why? On the land, they control the security. On the air, they control the security. In the sea, they control the security. But why? I'm talking about Biafra land, though. Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba, and British government control security of Biafra land. They are the one who will decide the terrorists that will guide your land. They has a Jubri, not open border. They are coming to Biafra land, security-wise. The question should be why? Is it because they can shoot more than us? Does it mean that Fulani and Yoruba, they can shoot more than us? They have more better sniper than us? And so as a result of that, they must defend our land? Or is it because they are stronger than us, more muscular than us, they can beat us? Since I was born, I have never laid my eye on any Fulani man that can beat me. I've never laid my eye, not to talk of Yoruba or Hausa. Just sample 2 Nigerian army before me. And in 10 minutes, I will send them to Igbobi Hospital in Lagos. I'm not boasting. Maybe I need to remind you. I represented Nigeria in Africa, all African Games, Cairo, Egypt. I represent Oshimiri North local government in Delta State. I was known as the Lion Heart. I wrestled for Bender State until for some reason I have to pursue a greater cause. And so I'm a sportsman. I played hockey for Bender State. I wrestled for Bender State. And I swim for Bender State. It's off record anyway, because they don't recognize those who serve them. We didn't serve the zoo because we want to loot. We thought the zoo was somewhere we could manage. Go to Ogbe Stadium and look for the Lion Heart. If you are working in Ogbe Stadium in Benin City, go there and look for Lion Heart. George Onyibe is the Lion Heart, who represented Nigeria in all African game, Cairo, Egypt. I won't tell you more than that anyway. Most of my friends who went to South Africa to play hockey, they didn't come back till today. If you are listening to me, Patrick Ide here, you are in South Africa, you know what I said. All of us played hockey for this idiot country called Nigeria. Having said that anyway, no Nigerian army can beat me. I've not seen them. Because these people are drinking cow breast, sleeping with cow and goat. Very useless set of animal. Low breed of Homo sapiens, I must tell you. Is it Yoruba? They just keep saying, wow, whoa, wow, whoa, wow, whoa, wow, whoa. Babangida actually said, one of the terrorists, that if he hear a drum of war and wake up and say, who is beating the drum of war? They say it's Yoruba. He said, we will go back to sleep. That is how pathetic he can be. But yet they control the security in our land. Land of warriors. Idiot control our security. The question I ask tonight is why? And the why is because they think our Biafra land is a conquered territory. And so with impunity, they yap and they claim, they decree, and they bring it to come to pass. You talk about the land, the mountain checking point everywhere. And now some people are, oh, they will move checking point, they will move, but we are waiting. But what gave them the right to mount checking point in every 1 meter in Biafra land? On land, the emasculators. We do not have airport to fly, except only through witchcraft. And some idiots are discouraging witchcraft. We are not allowed to use technological means of making use of our atmosphere. We do not respect our desire to make use of it in the witchcraft way. Without witchcraft, they control our airspace. That is why they will never allow any international. But I hope they've completed Enugu International Airport. But the reason is why. Does it mean our land is not strong enough for plane to land? Ceciliso, Virgin Atlanta, all those fine airlines. Our land is not strong enough to hold their plane. We border with the Atlantic Ocean, but we don't have seaport. We have to travel over 1,000 kilometers to bring in our container. But in less than 3 feet from our compound, there is this Mediterranean Sea, there is this Atlantic Ocean bordering with our community. But the question is, why do they control our airspace, our land space, and our sea space? Is it because we cannot shoot, or because they can shoot more than us? Is it because they can swim more than us? My brother, it is because they see Biafra land as a exploit of war, and they shall do to it whatever, however it pleases them. Let us go to the second one. We look at the government sector in its totality. You look at the judiciary, you look at the legislature, you look at the executives, you look at the monarchs, you look at the religious sector, you look at the educational sector. It is being ruled by the Fulani and Hausa, managed by the Yoruba of one Nigeria, and then influenced by the beneficiaries across the globe. But the question is, as Biafrans, why would they have power over us on this very sector in our own land? Why? Is it because that they are most read, they are more enlightened than us? Are they more exposed than us? Is somebody telling me they are more educated than us? That is why these people are responsible for the interpretation of law in Nigeria? And that is why these people are responsible for the implementation of law in Nigeria? That is why these people are responsible for the enforcement of law in Nigeria, controlling our monarchs and educational sector, among others? I don't know, honestly. But the answer to the why, to the question, is simple. We are the spoils of war. The law enforcement agencies, the interpreters of the law, as well as the enforcers of the law, they all come from there. You look at the judicial sector. The CJN of Nigeria didn't go to school, but he's the one quoting law. or how Nigerians should be governed. He's a Fulani, seconded by a Yoruba, influenced by international oil tapes across the globe. In Nigeria, here you go to the legislature, the so-called Nigerian Constitution of 1999 as amended was written by Britain, sessionally, and the other part was from Saudi Arabia. And then one gate man known as Abdul, what is the name of this idiot who projected the 99 constitution? Why did I forget his name? Copy and paste constitution. But the question is, at the end of the day, they control the legislature. Who is the head of senators now? He's a Fulani man. He didn't go to school. You now go back and look at the executives. That is so bad that even the idiot Buhari is dead. And now imposter from Jubri from Sudan is in charge of the judiciary. They asked Jubri, okay, give us your result. He went to hire almost 70 attorney generals to defend him. But he was supposed to go to a cyber cafe, print a duplicate of his result photocopy, and send to the Senate. But why would they not do what they are doing? Because they see Biafra land as a sport of war. You talk about religion. Most of you do not know that the Sultan of Sokoto is in charge of religious affairs in Nigeria. Whether Adeboye, whether Kumuye, your Yoruba pastor taking you to heaven, whether Ogomo and Mogo, whether Muslim, any form of religion in Nigeria, Sultan of Sokoto is in charge. But why? Is it because Allah is the greatest? Because I don't know Allah. And I worship no Allah. And I pray to no Allah. And will never be loyal to any Allah. And so, why? Is it because Muslims in Nigeria have more population than Christians? But why? Because they see us as a sport of war. And now let's look at it monarchically, if there is any English like that, in terms of monarchy. I said something in the first broadcast. I advised Wike of Rivers State to remove his hand from the issue of monarch. Because the monarchs are in trouble themselves already when the time comes. He should not get involved because he will not survive it. Kalabare Kengo, Okereka Kengo, it is not in the place. When your father trap catch elephant, it is advised that the children don't go and peep elephant trap because they will not recover from the struggle. But the head of monarch is one idiot terrorist from Fulani enclave. Adamu is in charge of education. Adamu did not go to school. You can call chancellors of high repute and renowned chancellor and vice chancellor across Nigeria. One idiot, Adamu, is in charge of educational sector of Nigeria. And somebody wants Nigeria educational sector to prosper. Why did these people do these things? Why? Is it because they are more educated? Is it because they are more powerful, more read, more exposed, more connected? No, because they see us as a sport of war. Number 3, we look at the economic sector and its totality. And the question still remains, why? Why is it that business on land is first of all headed by Fulani and Hausa in Nigeria, managed by Yoruba of Nigeria, and influenced by oil tapes across the globe? But maybe you don't understand. The richest businessman in Africa, not only in the zoo called Nigeria, is Dangote. Tell me, where did Dangote do business? Hosetiana. You look at business in the sea. The highest seaport in Nigeria is in Yoruba land. Can somebody tell me that Lagos port is wider than Calabar port? Can somebody please call in and tell me that Lagos port is wider than Bayelsa port? Can somebody please tell me that Lagos port is bigger than River State port? Can somebody please tell me that Lagos port is more convenient than all the ports in Biafra land? And if certainly no, because the first port the invaders noticed was Calabar port before they saw Lagos. All the terrorists that ravaged our land, they landed in Calabar. Because of our liberalism, they couldn't steal because we don't steal. They moved to Yoruba, that is a chameleon, willing and eagerly ready to comply, just to reap from where they did not sow. It still remains that way today. Not because they have more deeper ocean than us, not because they have more wider water than us, but because the thefts, oil thefts around the globe influence this decision. The Fulani and the Hausa are there to make sure they are born to rule, and they consider us as a sport of war. Yoruba need 10%, and so we must pay 10% to Yoruba in every way. Your container, you must give Yoruba 10%. Before they collect money on the checking point you get to Biafra land to service the saboteurs. 4 of them on this category. You talk about our business on the air. Does any Fulani man have aeroplane? Does any Yoruba man have aeroplane? And some criminals in American government would have soon shot down Onyibe, Allen Onyibe, although he's an idiot. But we believe in they will wake up from their stupidity. FBI of America is not investigating Allen Onyibe again. But yet Allen Onyibe have a plane he managed. But in his village there is no airport. In Biafra land, no international airport. But why? Why? And so in the air, they control our business economic sector. On the land, they control the economic sector. In the air, they control the economic sector. Is it because they are more knowledgeable in business? Is it because they are more articulated or more diligent that makes them become the owner of all the companies and industry in the zoo called Nigeria? No, it's not true. Because 4 people plays out their role. Number 1 is oil thefts across the global community. Number 2 is the Hausa Yoruba Fulani of one Nigeria. Number 3 is the Yoruba of one Nigeria. 4 is the Biafran saboteurs of one Nigeria, because they see us as a exploit of war. And as such, they must not allow us to be in control of our destiny. I want us to consider the danger behind it. They started by thinking about it. Then they continued by talking about it. And today, they are doing it. If we give in, our children will think that is how it used to be. According to the statement of Ahmadu Bello, he said, before now, our people were not awakening to their responsibility. But now they are. They started by thinking it. And as far as I can see, in the nearest future, we will dislodge all the Biafrans from every economic sector, governmental sector, or otherwise. For if we have a contract not to give to any oil thieves across the globe, we will give it to a thieves of saboteur, among others. They moved from thinking it and they stopped speaking it. BBC gave them voice. CNN gave them voice among the Yoruba prepared Guta media. And having thought about it and having said it, they are practicing it today. They wake up in the morning and say, there must be checking point everywhere in Biafra land, and so shall it be. If you call Biafra, you will be charged for treason, and so shall it be. Barrister Joffer cannot defend IPOB in court, we will burn down his community, and so it is. They first thought about it, they speak about it, and they act upon it. And if we do not reciprocate, that is the reason why we are here. It will look like a way of life. And now IPOB led by Mazen Nandekano have thought about this. We are talking about this. Very soon we shall implement this. And then Biafra will come. Like I said, I do not intend to waste much time. Our lines will be open any moment from now. They are doing what they are doing because they consider us as a exploit of war, and as such they will do to us all they desire or wish. They make us labor in rigor, turning us to beasts of burden, raising their sword, dropping by the blood of our people. For that is the only joy they could derive. But the question remains, but why? We send a message across to all of you that the sacrifice of our fallen heroes will never be in vain. Arise, O ye Biafrans, once and for all, and let us take our land back, or else our children will suffer more than we have suffered. But if you are observant, you will know that we have suffered more than our fathers. But we will never allow our children to suffer more than we have suffered. But the sacrifice of our fallen heroes will not be in vain. And we'll be back in a minute.
We have crossed our sea. We've gone far in this wilderness. Because few steps ahead. We are no longer in Egypt. We have crossed our seas. We've gone far in this wilderness. Because few steps ahead. When it gets tough to end this nether of our heroes will not defend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Yet may we remember the price of our great heroes. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Inside the wilderness, never open your soul to the wicked one. Penetrate and kill your people. To what he can charge you to say. Inside the wilderness, never sell your soul to the wicked ones. Penetrate and kill your people. God have charged you to say. When it gets tough to end this nether of our heroes will not defend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Yet may we remember the price of our great heroes. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Inside the wilderness, never allow yourselves to be used to destroy the innocent souls. God has put in your hands to save. Inside the wilderness, never allow yourselves to be used to destroy the innocent souls. God has charged you to save. When it gets tough to end this nether of our heroes will not defend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. But yet may we remember the price of our great hero. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Remain resolute. Be your brother's keeper. Darkest hour of the night brings forth new day, new grace and favor, new peace, especially hope, more closer to our land of freedom. When it gets tough to end this nether of our heroes will not defend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Not yet may we remember the price of a great hero. Heroes, Jordan commercial activity. In period of recession, When it gets tough to end this, neither of our heroes will not be burned. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here.
Yes, of course, Biafra is already here. Make no mistake about that. At this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 07081545642. 07081545642 is our WhatsApp line. If you are a Biafran anywhere in the world and yet to join IPOB, please send your data to this WhatsApp line. Your name, your phone number, and your location. The nearest coordinator will contact you. And of course, our direct line is 081-221-52971, 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Caller on the female line, your name and where are you calling from? Ndembedoma Agongwani. Go ahead, please.
Police and army only one police. And the next one has now I can't understand. As if that is with every bitterness in their hearts. If you see them facially, no matter Nigeria, they are out for something. But at the end of the day, we are more better, best. That is, only whoever will qualify are better than them. We are looking to our people to wake up, so that the generation to come will not suffer in here. We have suffered more than our forefathers. But we are trying to stop this things now, and it must stop. It will continue. That was why people are shouting as a dama and dara. Because Ara and I want this camp everybody very, very soon. And if they take us to the mad people, very soon everybody Ara and Abonabla. If they will not wake up now to join the trend, the moving trend, I beg them, in fact, I don't know what will happen to them. Make them stand up. Because going to market, going to everywhere, I myself see what is happening today. Even when I was there at Abuja, how they are maltreating our people, like say that we are animals, whereas the opposite, the reverse is the case. You can never see somebody putting up or shop. They are the one that do the shop. They are the one to destroy it. You even come to your own land. They will pursue you and leave go to there. Say no human being. Then when else we bring our flag to bring at other place, I keep preserve the indigenous of the land. How long shall we continue in this suffering? How long shall we continue? That is at the end of the day, one idiot will be there, trying to spoil what you're doing. In fact, some of them that call themselves saboteur, teach it to because I won't give it too much. I don't think that all are the child. Because always some things that I will say later that my airtime is running out of this. So I will call you later, maybe tomorrow. We'll discuss on that.
Thank you very much.
I will call you privately in the private number. We'll talk on that.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Yes, caller on WhatsApp line. Are you still there?
Good evening, Mazi.
Yes, my Oga. Good evening. If I have bear now, I would have ring it for you.
Okay, you don't understand. It is hard though.
I understand, my brother.
Nari burden and work on again.
I understand. Go ahead, please. Yeah, go ahead. The word is listening.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Our bishop and His Eminent, the only man that can preach the gospel the way it should be. I want all these portfolio pastors. Based on the topic you handle this night, sir, I want to lend my voice. When you talk about economy, these people have really messed us up. It will interest you to know that the price of red oil in Igbo land is being controlled by an Awasa man. He paid the price of red oil in the whole of Biafra land. We are working on to get the name of that man. One useless Alhaji. Since 3-4 years, 20 liters of red oil is 7,500, 6,500. Tell me. And our people, the so-called both individuals, the allies, the that, they don't know what's going on in their own land. And our man controlling the price of oil. And it will be our people that will go to different states in Imo, Abia, and be doing boy for him. They will be buying for him. At the end, the man would load and go to North and go other places. Exports. Sometimes he will share money to them. They are buying at 8,000 naira. He will tell them today it's going to be 6,500 for everybody. No other person will buy. All his boys, our own people. He will tell them what is going on around them. They felt their death here. Now you talk about the religion aspect. Our people, when you go to different villages, you see all these winners, that. Redeem this, redeem that. What are they redeeming? I got to find out that the person, the owner of winners, is from Taraba State, Kwara State. Whereas Kwara had been taken over the jihadists. They are doing something program at Lagos. Why can't he go to his place and reclaim his land? Why can't he go there and do those programs? We, the Igbos and the Yorubas and the Hausas, we people know God more. They are planting more churches here because of the stupidity of our people. Because of the stupidity of our people. There is no place in Yoruba land you go, you not find one deity or the other. But they are not establishing there. Coming to the aviation, coming to the educational sector. As you made mention of Adamu, he said, educational minister of state, is he not a professor from Igbo land? What stopped these people from resigning from that appointment? You are there like a rubber stamp. Your opinion, your voice, your expertise doesn't count. Yes, you are there. Like a henpecked husband. You can't understand yourself. You keep on being boy to someone uneducated, half-baked human being. Oh, God, it's so pathetic. I wonder if our people, they really have sense again. As our leader said last time in his broadcast, DNA test. I don't understand. Every sector. Different state governors, they place a ban on the use of Okada. But here, in different states, you will see an Hausa man will be riding a bike, using it to carry one thing or the other. The stupid people, those on task force this and task force that, will not arrest them. You ask whether our people are at the level of cowardness in them. So this is a problem. Until our people wake up from their slumber and their consciousness and go back and think whom they are and really know who they are and wake up, all this and won't come out from this mess. But thank God, the only fear they have now is IPOB. And I'm believing soon that God will make us more proud and make us more people that the whole world will be proud of in time to come. They're already proud of us. But those so-called elite, what we are seeing from you people, tomorrow we will demand an accountability from you people. You can't eat your cake and have it. We are just watching closely. You people are messing us up. Every day you are looting public treasury. When you hear this person campaign, he wants to be a governor, he wants to be this, he wants to be that. At the end, take him in. You discover that it's the same person, the same group of people. They have nothing to offer to their people. No vision, no mission, no agenda. I was listening to one program, one guy from Imo State, he said, he said there is the same people. What do we understand? No state you can go, you see a very good road. What are they doing? Their location, what are they doing? When you go like the place like Imo State, go to Enugu, this is the festive period. You see all of them, they are Buja money mongers, all of them. You see their billboard, wishing you Christmas greeting, my people this, my people that. Since they were elected, we are there in your village. Have you seen any of them? Have you set your eyes on them? And you see some stupid youth jumping up and down with them as soon as they arrive. Do any of them have constituency office? What is their constituency project? All those allocations that have been given to them, what have they done with it? And when you see an IPOB, people that can reason, people that are doing the needful, that want to set you free and your family members free, you see them as an enemy. The whole road everywhere is in a very big mess. My dear brother, Bishop, and our leader, we must thank God for making people, for giving us people like you. It's a very big shame, all these people. If they will understand and know the pains our people are passing through, and know that themselves, being a governor, you're a slave, you are answerable to somebody that you are more better off, somebody you are more educated than, somebody that you can feed more than, somebody that is from nowhere. And he was placed at the helm of affairs. He's controlling your emotion, controlling your social life, controlling your emotional life. You can't stand up as a man. You talk about the religion, who is controlling the religion? The bishop from Catholic, Anglican, different denomination, none of them can come out and speak out and say the way it should be. Just few of them that have summoned courage. What do you feel? Are you thinking that you are alive, the life you are living, and you will remain on this planet Earth forever? You must die one day. And the life impacted by what you have done to the people is what matters enough, not how many years you spent on earth. When you see something going on, come up and speak. Speak out. That's what is expected of you. If you say you are an elder, if you say you are a religious leader, your people are being mowed down, and you go back to your shape and keep quiet. What kind of leader? How do you expect me to recognize you as my leader? How do you expect me to recognize you as a religious leader? You're a bishop. What are you bishoping? A pope, archbishop, this and that. These are nomenclature. Until you stood up, you stand up to that responsibility. Until you stand up to what you are called for by your people or by individuals that place you in that position, you will not be recognized by the common people because we are disappointed by that position. Enough is enough. We are watching. If people think that what we are doing.
Thank you very much. I will expect you to come, bring your mouth closer to your phone. Bring your phone closer to yourself.
Very soon, Biafra will emerge. And then I want to talk of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. We must continue. And that is my Imo state coordinator. Of course, we understand what we are supposed to do. Biafrans understand the truth cannot be overemphasized. They are doing all these things they are doing because they considered us as a conquered people. But if indeed we are conquered people, this generation must prove their worth. They must conquer us. They must conquer us, for we are not our fathers. I hope that message is clear. Are you there? Caller on the line.
Hello?
Yes, good evening from
Hello.
here. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, my name is Uche Chukugeme Anogute.
Yes, please turn down the volume of your radio set so that it will not be distracting you, please. Of course, that is how it is. When you call, move away from your radio set, or better still, turn down the volume of your radio set, because there is a difference between my communication and your communication, and as well as your radio. It will be distracting you. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Yes, that should be Zoo Epileptic Network. But of course, the key will say Mama no go sleep, in no go sleep. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Hello, Mazi George Onyibe.
Good evening
Good
from
evening.
here. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name's Mazi Nwabweza Akuta. I'm from Amandoba in Isun, LGA, Owerri province. Let me inform you, our radio just cut off now.
Okay, I think,
Are you hearing?
yes, I heard you, and I know somebody will be doing something about that. Go ahead, please.
Okay, I thank you for your work. May Chukwuka be my guide and protect you. And for some time now, you are not been coming on air. So we know maybe you're resting because it's not easy. You're trying. So about what your topic this night, over what the zoo are doing in Biafra land. It's true. Because I have somewhere close to that Tony Max. Every evening, the people that call themselves the security, police, and the MOPO, they will start to collect money, and they'll be collecting money from KK or small bus drivers. And when they collect money from you, they will give you a number. And if you fail not to give them that money, they will pack you for no reason every day. Another one is people that call themselves SARS. Very early in the morning, they will block the MCC to NCC versus Samek junction there. If then immediately any sharp car, any car that is driven by a young guy, they will stop the car.
They are even going to hotel now to check good, clean cars parked there for immigration paper and exportation paper. That is how bad it can be. Go ahead, please.
So they will stop your car park and ask you to bring the paper. And when looking at the people that call themselves SARS, very tattered, unkept, come on somebody to cut up his beards is very hard for. Looking like all these village mafias you can think of. People that call themselves police officers and people that start doing government work. I'm just coming back from Owerri. Close to that Futo Junction, I saw different cars of custom. Troop of custom just land that place. They are selling Belgian cars at Owerri there. I don't know what they are doing. And they even went out with some car because I just kept, stop, let me know what is going on here. Then I call somebody. Instead that that is how they always behave. When the people that sell all these Belgian cars don't settle them, all they will do is to come and check the car that have don't have the shipping this thing, documents and whatever. I asked that man, is there any sea or any shipport within this environment? Did this car swim himself from that place and come here and come to Imo State here? They are doing, and all of them are full of Yorubas. fear Hausa, but majority of them with the big fat stomach they are carrying, all of them are Yorubas. Then I start telling my people there, say, look at what you people have caused. If I thought that you people are doing the right thing, would these people intimidate you like this? Would these people come and do this? And within some minutes, they move out with some cars there. And when they took those cars to the office, these people will come and pay, settle them before bringing the car back. So, Mazi Onyibe, the intimidation we are facing now is too much. Everywhere you go, this is army, police. Army is doing their own, police doing their own, Mopo is doing their own. Even if the people that call themselves civil defense, they have started their own everywhere. And I know it's only in Biafra land. Let me give you this information. I can remember when we are going to Abuja on our case, when our leader is still in detention in Kuje. Then along that Kogi side, Chisco truck was coming, and the Dangote truck lose control from his own side and come and scatter the Chisco truck. Do you know what happened? In that bush they are, police people came and arrest the driver of Chisco. We asked them why. He said that it is the fault of the man. I said, how can? So after a few days, then we came back to Chisco terminal at Otako, at Abuja there. I saw that truck. So I looked for the driver. He said that they have released him. I said, how do you go? He said that the Chisco company paid Dangote for damages, while the Dangote, the one that carries me, to lose control and come and hit Chisco. I said, okay, can you give me the details of this thing that happened? Let me announce it to Radio Biafra. He said, no, don't even think of doing that. And it was the time they closed the Abuja airport using the Kaduna airport, that it was Chisco transport was the one they are using to convey the whole passenger, then flew from wherever they come from to Kaduna, then bringing them to Abuja and collect the people that want to go out from Abuja, take them to Kaduna airport. So no, if I do this, Nigeria government, no, please don't do this, don't. I say, okay, no problem. So I said, you are scared of what is happening. What of the people they are killing? You don't even talk. Okay, what of if I thought you that is driving this vehicle die? Do you consider that? So that is to tell you what some of us are scared because of what we are getting, the peanut we are getting from Nigeria and the contract they expected. That is why Nigeria behave the way they behave to us. But people may take it. I myself, I will not take it from them. Thank you, Mazi Onyibe. I'll stop from here.
My brother, the truth cannot be overemphasized. Our people just need to understand what is obtainable, and the end of it will move from there. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line. And of course, that is Zoo Epileptic Network. We must continue. Our people must understand the international enjoyment on oil theft across the globe. They see us as a conquered people. The Hausa Yoruba of Nigeria, they see us as a conquered people. The saboteurs among us see us as a conquered people, a people without faith, hope, no future. But how do you see yourself, O.E. Biafra? That is the issue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
I'm here, Mazi George Onyibe.
Good evening, my brother. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Yes, I thank my leader, Ohamadike, one of Biafra, the chief commander of armed forces of Biafra. I thank you. I thank you. What made me thank you is what I heard. You know, this man have already destroyed, including the space. You see that space? It destroyed everywhere. So that the truth, nothing but the truth. That is what I observe. You go to Nepal, you will hear Radio Biafra. Anywhere in the world, you hear Radio Biafra. That is very, very good. Everywhere in the world, they subscribe this Radio Biafra. So the man have done a very marvelous job to us. Our people at the radio did not reach at home. You people should get patient. I will make efforts. We make efforts to put the radio. Honestly speaking, what make America become world power today? They have their military base, all, and the same thing as we. We thought CIA, IPOB is worldwide. Heavyweight. We are 7 years old, just like this. Progress of 18. Honestly, the whole saboteur, no one will use only gun to shot. Flyer, we will hold and promote their teeth anywhere they hide. So anybody hiding think that Biafra will not restore. That person is hallucinating. That person will jump into hole. That is the only thing I'm trying to tell. Whoever go close to the nearest active, join this struggle. It's a moving train. It's a moving train. Join, please and please. I'm begging and telling you, for the sake of your life, you're ready to bury like anywhere or like any other place. Why they put their radio? They know the reason. So we lost the First World War, the First War, Biafran War, because of no brokers. But now we have brokers. Anyhow they want, we are ready. America, I want to tell Lion Muhammad, America is afraid of us. Don't say that America will help Biafra. No, we help America. We help the whole world. Nowhere in this earth you can see Biafra. So we help nobody. You must be afraid of us, including the Trump. I thank our brother. You yes, a very good reference about Trump. Some of us don't know. But if not Trump, look Europe. For the 4 years now, this man came. No more bomb explosions of anything or anything on the street of European Hamburg or so, including most of us in Africa. So the man is trying. All we need to do, let him be in that for 8 years and hand over back to the Republican. Finish. Nothing more. We are ready and we are marching forward. So, Master George Onyibe, I thank you. As you resume, as you God bless you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you.
We must continue, my brother. Our God is faithful. Yes, caller online. Good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
Onyibe. Chineke nọnyere la oziọma anyị dị gbasa. Oziọma anyị dị gbasa ndị tọmụtọ l'obi well. So asị m Chineke Chukwu nke abịa ma nọnyere gị iru nọnyere gị azụ ma famili gị. M dịkwa n'ikwu mbụla anyị ji nweta ha ahụ Chineke kwere anyị kpa mkpụrụ datawa Biafra anyị gasị inweta ya. Na mata mgba niile ndị Fulani na ndị ọjọọ niile ndị ịgba agaghị imeta anyị anya ha sị inweta ha anyị chọrọ inweta. So ekele m Chineke taa wa alapụọla m dis number or this platform nweta ya taa obi ndị m ezigbote m ụtọ. So that's who the hero. So the platform I'm not a travel and I do people of something better. Hello? The platform not a the radio not a travel and a triple of image ha ikuchiroku. The last hand in ikucha. So yeah, people of I'm here for ya.
What I will advise you is switch off your radio for a while and then on it back again. But from my end, I know I am transmitting live and direct. It should be challenges from your area. Just switch off your set for some minutes, then on it back again. Thank you very much, my brother.
Okay, sir.
We must
thank
continue. You see? Yes, caller on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening. My name is Chinonso. I'm calling from Enugu State.
Go ahead, please, my brother.
Yeah, I want to use this opportunity to thank our able leader, Mazin Namdekano.
Of course, we lost that caller as a result of Zoo Epileptic Network. This is the zoo. Nothing good happened in the zoo. And when we say it's a zoo, do not look at it as Britain or Europe zoo or American or Chinese zoo, because these places are heaven compared to Nigeria. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, Onyibe.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Good morning, sir.
Good evening from here. Go
Good
ahead,
day,
please.
Eminent Biafra. Yeah, thank you for hearing your voice. I sent a message to you, but you didn't reply me, but you read the message. But there's no problem. I'm happy to see you here today. I'm Mazi Chisom, calling from Malaysia. I'm short of word, but the word is full of me to speak. I'm happy to see you here. Since we are not here, we are missing a lot of things. I'm happy. You make my day. You make my years. I say, how can I hear from Onyibe to celebrate my Xmas, compliment of the season? When I listened to you this morning, yesterday, let me just call it this morning, where you sending Christmas carol in Biafra language, I was very happy to hear it from you. May God bless you. May God bless all the whole Biafrans in every part of this world. Compliment of the season, all the whole eminent Biafrans. Those that stand resolute, we will never surrender. We will never go back. We stand on what we are saying, that being our right, that being something that have took from us. In the scripture, Joel chapter 2 verse 25, he said he will restore unto us everything that the cankerworms has eaten from us. Everything that the Jews, the zoo, Nigerians, and the British has collected from us, and all over the world has collected from us, that he will restore it unto us. And that is the word of God. And he said that instead of the word will not come to pass, let the heaven and earth pass away. Yeah, Onyibe, I just want to say a word about T.Y. Danjuma. T.Y. Danjuma is a very big bad thing that happened to him. Agirosi made him his PA. And he betrayed Agirosi. And every company that T.Y. Danjuma has and the oil well, both those ones that in a chair.
All the oil well in the River State belongs to T.Y. Danjuma. T.Y. Danjuma's first daughter is the manager of all the money T.Y. Danjuma have stolen. These people don't know what is coming for them, all of them. His first daughter, very soon we will announce her name, her boyfriend, everything about the first daughter. These people don't know what is coming for them. Just go ahead, please.
Okay. T.Y. Danjuma from where they call Okare in Taraba State. Okare in Taraba State. I will call one of the name of his company, Plageria. Before slaughter in Transamadi. Before slaughter, Plageria. The color is green. That is one of his company. T.Y. Danjuma has no company in his place. He has nothing in his place. He sent everything he has outside and in the land of Biafra. And T.Y. Danjuma will not go with anything. That hiding truth that is with T.Y. Danjuma that he don't want to speak. If he's a brave man, he called himself a general, a man of 80-something years. What are you afraid of? I'm saying it for the whole world to hear it. What are you afraid of? If somebody of Marvin Nandekano is not up to 50 years, can come up and sell everything out. Mazu, they came up and sell everything out. Mazu Chemefo come out and sell everything out. Every eminent Biafrans sell everything out, give everything out, give their life, give their family and everything. I heard when Onyibe said that his family is not here. Onyibe is not with his family. Sorry to say this. Most of our people today are not with their family because of this thing. A man 80-something years, what joy did he have again here on earth without him to say the truth? Is he woman? Is he meat? Is he what? What is he enjoying again on this earth? So, what is the hidden truth that this man want to say? Means that that man is an evil man. He is an evil man. Before he say anything, our leader has said everything unto us. Understand everything. Even though he say it today, it's too late for us. But the Nigerians, so-called themselves Nigerian, don't understand. They are so gullible. I thank God what happened today. DJ Ohu is the one that insult our leader before the election, that our leader has collected money. The Buhari agitators fought him today. Can you see? Because our leader has said a word that whoever that stands against Biafra will have a problem. This is warning for every one of them. Stand on the truth. Speak the truth. Forget about whatever that is happening. Our leader has said, come and take the oil, but all we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. That oil has been for years, decades of years. We have never achieved anything from that oil. Most of the thing in our place today is when the MK Opera is the one that built Port Harcourt, the garden city they are talking today. And nobody wants to even to call the name of that man today. We are just watching them. Person like Ambrose Ali, people are not calling the name of Ambrose Ali, that this Buhari jail, he came out as a blind man.
Ambrose Ali in less than 2 years built 368 secondary school in Bender State. Idiot Bolek Buhari jailed him till he came out blind.
Yes.
The place Ambrose Ali lived before he died is number 17 Isede Street. Sorry, number 17 Mariri Street. And my parents' building is in Isede Street. And so the place Ambrose Ali stayed and died as a pauper is less than 3 buildings away from my family home. In case Nigeria Fulani idiot are listening, we are not hiding for them. But Ambrose Ali died without having 1-bedroom flat. It was out of shame. The Bender people then built a bungalow to bury him. But he didn't have a house. But his name will last beyond the pyramids of Egypt. For in less than 2 years, he built 368 secondary schools only in Bender State. Idiots are there telling us to go and do ELG anywhere in diaspora. They don't know what is coming for them. Go ahead, and sorry for interrupting you. We are not talking about Simon Bakwe. Many of them are still alive, but they have been bamboozled. But they think we are here to joke. They will understand the real color that IPOB is and what we represent. Go ahead, please, brother.
They have never called person like Ambrose Ali. I called somebody that told me that he's from Delta, he's from Edo State. I asked him about Ambrose Ali. You don't even know anything about Ambrose Ali. I said, that's why you are still learning. Go back and understand what is going on. Those people that do things in our place, they don't call their names. They don't call their names. They will never call their names because what they did. Today, see how our people are migrating, doing things. They had somebody on the dashboard of a car. They caught him. A lot of things are happening. Which time will our people will understand? They don't want to understand what is going on. The real has broken. Nigeria has expired. Nigeria is not a nation. There is no unity in Nigeria. And there will not be peace in Nigeria. We don't have the same culture. We don't have the same people. We are not the same people.
We came from a different set of places. They have opened the border. People are entering. Okay, I just want to say a word to people.
Give free visa.
Of course, the Zoo Epileptic Network is coming already, and so I will advise you summarize, my brother, before the idiot cut you off. Go ahead.
Okay. Before Dubai do visa on arrival, they have built their stories that people will come and see things that is good. Now that the federal government Buhari Jibri are doing free visa, not visa on arrival, free visa. Is it failure of light, security, or road, or hospital? What are they doing? So our people should take it. As Onyibe, I will stop here. Tomorrow or next, I will continue. Yeah.
Thank you very much, my brother. We must continue. Fellow Biafran lovers of freedom, it is as simple as ABCD. Are you there? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, can you hear me? And of course, the Zoo Epileptic Network is unbearable. But of course, we are not in a hurry. Can we say, Mama no go sleep? It no go sleep. You just try and call back. The Zoo Network situation around my terrain seems to be very, very bad. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi.
Good evening from
Mazi George Onyibe. Good afternoon from here. My name is Elanya Uche. I'm calling from New Jersey, USA. I hail from Abreba. Abreba is in Odumaya province of Biafra land. I want to add to your topic today of spoils of war. These people consider us spoils of war. I've been watching all kinds of videos on YouTube, and I came across one where a man called retired Major General Godwin Alabi Isama. Godwin Alabi Isama was being interviewed. He wrote a book called The Tragedy of Victory. He was one of the commanders of the Zoo Army during the Biafran War. And he read Obasanjo's book and was mad about some of the things Obasanjo was writing in his book, that it was not true. So he wrote a counter to Obasanjo. And in this interview, this man is openly bragging about how they took all our Biafran women during the war. That they took all the prettiest ones. That Obasanjo came late. By the time Obasanjo had come, they had taken everything. So Obasanjo was jealous of them because they had taken all our Biafran women. The anger that was boiling inside me when this man was talking this thing with happiness and pride, laughing about how I was incensed. And any true that hears that interview should be incensed that this is how they will consider us. The whole Biafra, they consider us as their even worse than houseboy. That's how they see us. So, or I feel in my spirit, that these people it will be hard for them to let Biafra go. So I know that we will have to meet them head to head. We will have to fight them before they will leave Biafra because of what they are enjoying from enslaving us and from seeing us as their spoils of war. So we have any Biafra that hears that needs to ginger up and get ready to join this fight. Unless you want to be considered a spoil of war for the rest of your life and the rest of your generation. The fear of not us. We will fight back. And we have to show these people. See, in soccer, that's why in Champions League, there's first leg and second leg. Isn't it? There's first leg and second leg. Just like in Champions League last year. Barca was playing Liverpool. Wasn't it? Barca did what? First leg. Barca fired them 3-0. everybody just say, again, it's over, 3-0, it's finished. Liverpool is gone. What happened in second leg? Liverpool fired them 4-0. Game over. Back at Burakanishi. Isn't it? So shall it be with these two people. In this second leg, we will demolish them. We will demolish them anyhow they want it. Diplomatically, military, anyhow they want it, we will demolish them. We are playing chess and they're playing that. Who will win? Checkmate is coming for them. Onyibe. That is my feeling on this. And when we hear all our fellow Biafrans sitting on the fence watching, oh my goodness, I want to. That's the open at one. It's okay. We can. Small, they come and just like you announced the amount of people that are lining up to join this Biafra struggle. So don't worry, as the days and the moons keep passing, more and more of them are joining. And the Biafra will come faster than we ever hoped for. Before, we used to say, Biafra, I hope my children will see. No, this Biafra, we will see it in our lifetime, Onyibe. Onyibe, as a servant of Biafra, PRO of IPOB New Jersey, I just want to inform our people that IPOB New Jersey is here ready and waiting for all of you to come and join us. We are planning the Million Biafran March in Washington, D.C. Onyibe Nnamdi Kanu announced the date on Saturday. He announced the date of June 20th, 2020 in Washington, D.C. All of us are marching to Washington, D.C. We need at least 1 million people. Let me see how CNN, Fox News, all of them will ignore the Biafran agitation when 1 million people storm Washington, D.C. with Biafran plans. We are starting that planning and organizing now and telling the whole world, all Biafrans all over the world, we must all descend on Washington, D.C. June 20th, 2020. The second initiative I want to talk about is those of us from Old Umaya province. We have set up a platform for us to make sure that our area in Biafra land is saturated with Radio Biafra. Our relay station, everything that it is up and running 24/7. To help us with that effort, please feel free to contact me, Elanuche, at 1-732-912-6087 or Mazi Polo Congo out of IPOB London at +44 745 917 114. If you contact me at any of the platforms, IPOB New Jersey on Facebook, IPOB New Jersey at gmail.com, IPOB New Jersey on Twitter, IPOB AJ on Instagram, you can easily find us and send a word and come and join us. Biafra must come in our time, and we must release ourselves from being the spoils of war of any rubbish man from the zoo. Oh, hey, Biafra. Thank you, Onyibe, for the great work you're doing.
Biafra,
thank you very much.
You, my
oh,
brother.
Hey, Biafra.
We must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Onyibe. My name is Osuji Sunday Peter. Hello, can you hear me? All right, I'm reaching you all the way from Ngugo, Ikeduru, or Chichangugo in Ikeduru local government area of Imo State. Now, there is an adage in Igbo language which says, "Otutuku adereno kambwede." Okay? All the opponent mess from the northern and western zoo of this stupid country. Well, we are just watching them. There is also a word from the Frenchman. He says, "Après de la mort, la vie continue." That is to say, after death, life continues. So we are just watching them. Now I advise every Biafra man not to put all his or her eggs in a basket. Let's keep watching them, and we bless the God that is leading us. We bless the God that gave us our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, and all those of you who have been contributing immensely in one way or the other to make this Biafra a reality country. We are really and truly God's own people. So we are 100% by your side. Thank you so very much, and keep it up.
Thank you, my brother. We must continue. There is no two ways about it. This is where we'll be drawing the curtain for this evening segment. I must tell you, wonderful Biafra. A jaw that is a jaw, a gala that is a gala, a duma that is a duma, a fig that is a fig. Adia mama. Every one of us must stand up and embrace Biafra once and for all. For we are not here to conquer anybody. We don't want to take that which belongs to another person. But anybody that say that Biafra will not be restored. Anyway, remain blessed, remain focused, and I will say remain Biafra. Good night from here. Ndewonu. Ndewonu.
I wanna talk about a man who loves Biafra. I wanna talk about a man who is a hero. I wanna talk about a man who has Biafra at heart. Nnamdi Kanu, oh. Nnamdi Kanu, I can see you, you are a godsend. Nnamdi Kanu, you are a hero to our world. You made a footstep, you are a great man. You did a great work, you made a full speech, you are a great man. Oh, double keep on. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. You read history like a man. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. You broke history like a man. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one we are talking about. You are the hero of our land. You made us to understand the history of the world. You made us to understand you are leader. I want to know you. You are a strong man. I want to know you. You are a strong man. One last one over all. One last one all over the world. Biafra man, the lion who is in the Zion. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. When I hear your voice, it makes me stronger. Yeah. When I hear your voice, I see the enemies trembling. Yeah. When I hear your voice, I see the Biafran stronger. The people in the Zion, everybody raise their hands for the hero. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu, you are a good sense to allow. You set the trap, the zoo for inside it. You set the trap, you had emotion. You rise your voice, yeah, you say it so strong. When you speak out loud, the outside is confused. The Yoruba man is confused. The zoo is in confusion. You are true Biafran fan. When I look at you, I see other people do. I'm the Kano, I see the spirit of Biafra in you. Move on, move on, move on. We are right beside you. We are in your left and your right and your back and your front. We are with you, our brother. Cause you make us stronger. Have you seen a Biafra? The true son of Biafra. He is a true hero. Speaking to the nations, America stood up, Europe stood up, Asia stood up, Africa, they are standing. Everybody is standing for one man. A man of true passion. Odogu, Jebenino. Odogu, Jebenino. There is no more going back. We are here to stay. No more challenge, no more debate with facts and figures. They are destroyed. I can see the Hausa man cannot stand again. I can see the Yoruba man, he cannot stand again. He separated the seed from the chaff. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. IPOB, they salute you. We salute